Close your eyes and listen to the roar of 80,000 souls echoing across North America. The 2026 World Cup commanded a sprawling, continent-wide stage. World football stood at a massive crossroads. The previous generation of icons had finally aged out of the sport, leaving a sudden vacuum at the top of the global hierarchy. Into that void stepped France's talisman. A nation's expectation rested squarely on his shoulders to deliver a second consecutive title against the world's elite. Repeating greatness is rarely a matter of simple willpower. Against relentless global competition, replicating past dominance is mathematically and physically improbable. Kylian Mbappe's performance in North America moved beyond the pursuit of individual matches, systematically dismantling records that had stood for decades and rewriting the criteria for sporting immortality. Scoring double-digit goals in a single modern World Cup is extraordinarily rare. Modern defensive structures make high-scoring individual runs nearly impossible to sustain over a month-long tournament. Yet from the very first whistle of the group stage, Mbappe's clinical displays defied that logic. With lightning acceleration, he routinely left defenders frozen in place, turning matches into isolated sprints. He registered 4 separate 2-goal braces against Iraq, Senegal, Sweden, and England. By the end of the tournament, those isolated braces compounded into a staggering final tally. He stood alone atop the mountain with an astonishing 10 goals and 3 assists. To find the last time a men's player reached that 10-goal peak in a single tournament, you have to go back over half a century. Mbappe became the first player to hit double figures since Gerd Müller set the standard in 1970. He achieved a dominant run that resurrected and conquered a ghost of football past, matching a benchmark that had stood untouched for 56 years. Hitting a 10-goal peak is extraordinary, but stringing together that level of production across multiple tournaments borders on statistical impossibility. This chart compares his 2026 performance with his previous run in Qatar, where he captured the top scorer award. The 10-goal explosion in North America secured him the 2026 Golden Boot, making him the first male player in history to win the award twice. The 4-year gap between tournaments usually guarantees a drop in form or a change in tactical systems. Sustaining peak global dominance across 2 separate World Cup cycles almost never happens. This back-to-back achievement cements a baseline of excellence, proving his production in North America was the clinical continuation of a 4-year dominance. There was a third, even higher ceiling he targeted, the all-time career World Cup goal-scoring record. This scatterplot highlights his career efficiency at the World Cup. He accumulated exactly 22 career goals in exactly 22 matches, tracking a flawless 1.0 goal-per-game efficiency line. For any elite forward to even approach the 20-goal threshold, they typically need to play maximum matches across 4 or 5 separate World Cup tournaments. By achieving that total so rapidly, those final strikes in North America officially allowed him to conquer the all-time mountain and dethrone the previous record holder. That transition marked a shift in footballing royalty. He officially bypassed Lionel Messi, surpassing the modern era's greatest icon to stand alone at the summit. Bypassing Messi in just 22 matches shattered the mathematical curve of what was previously possible in the sport. When the final dust settled and the crowds dispersed, an eerie quiet fell over the North American stadiums. The sobering reality of the 2026 World Cup is that despite this statistical perfection, the ultimate team trophy slipped away. Yet his sheer brilliance and relentless hunger turned the entire event into his personal theater. He dictated the narrative of the tournament entirely on his own terms. Team titles are deeply tied to variables out of a single player's control, but individual records of this magnitude, written in hard numbers, are etched in stone. By systematically clearing the benchmarks set by Müller and Messi, Mbappe ensured his 2026 campaign would be remembered for its historical permanence, regardless of the final team result.